touch him. He sat there and he ate fish and bread. Jesus wasn't a vegan. I don't know why I had to say that. I just had to say that. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. That's supposed to be a serious moment. He ate fish. Y'all know your pastor though, right? Jesus ate fish and bread. He was physical. It says that he was flesh and bone. He was physical. They could touch him. But he was in this glorified state. She couldn't even recognize him at first. We see that Jesus could enter into locked rooms with no windows. He could enter in and out. He could travel real fast. We even see he could step on a cloud and ascend back to heaven. So he was like all these superheroes are trying to depict what that resurrected body is. So that's we're gonna look at that in 2 weeks preview. I'm giving you a preview. Come back. But Jesus is in this physical state. She recognizes him and he says, "Don't cling to me." Because I got to go back, because if you remember earlier in this gospel, he says, look, I have to go back to the Father so I can send the Comforter. I can send the Paraclete. That is the Holy Spirit for him to indwell every believer. This is the promise of the Father that has been promised in the old covenant, that the new covenant is about the indwelling Holy Spirit, and you receive it by faith in Jesus. So he's telling them, don't hold on to me. Don't cling to me. I have more to do. Salvation has been fulfilled. It's been completed. I am ascending back to the Father so I can send my Spirit for the new birth so that you can start walking in the newness of a life that has been promised from ages. That is the good news of the gospel, y'all. That's why it's so exciting. So she runs off to go tell him, I seen the Lord. He told me, y'all, in other gospels, he says, y'all go to Galilee. He gonna meet you up in Galilee. Now, I want you to understand the significance of what's going on here. And some people are kind of taking this wrong. Some people see like, oh, Mary Magdalene and the other ladies, they were the first preachers of the gospel. Well, no, Mark chapter 1, Jesus was preaching the gospel 3 and a half years before he died, crucified. Because the gospel is not just reduced. Some people are like, this is the first preaching of the gospel. No, the gospel is not reduced to the resurrection. That's part of it. The gospel is the good news that we have the guaranteed entrance into the kingdom of heaven through the person and work of Jesus Christ. Whosoever believes have the forgiveness of sin